Hi, my name is Brad.
And you may call me Olivia. Welcome to today's episode of Triple T, Tea Time Topic.
Or as I like to call it, totally tipsy time.
Our book, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Ken Kesey.
Oh yeah! My guy who slid into the bird's den.
Good enough. Let's get started, shall we? We open with our most elevated narrator, Chief Bromden. Mr. Bromden was situated in the mental institution for years, getting by feigning deafness and muteness.
Comes in Marty McMurphy. He's the one that knows how to party.
But Mr. McMurphy's ego is rivaled by the head nurse, Miss Mildred Ratchet, who runs the institution like a dictatorship.
Totally. But like, Big Mac, ain't no chicken. And he's not gonna let Big Nurse, run him over like that. He plays some sick pranks, sick card games, and even threw a fit. Threw a fit to watch the World Series. Wow, he's so chill. He even got Chief Bromden to, open up to him and get close to him, which is insane. And he even planned a boating trip.
Of course, Mr. McMurphy didn't stay out of trouble long and caused a commotion almost immediately after his return from the boating trip.
Ooh-wee. Does Big Mac like using his fists? He goes, pow! As I was saying, he beats up the orderlies. Old Chief jumps in, and they land himself in the zap, bro. Zap, zap, zap.
Soon after, Mr. McMurphy sneaks in some ladies so his fellow patients can make merry. They get quite drunk and enjoy a change in their routine life. This, of course, is not without its consequence. To their dismay, Miss Ratchet had found out about their celebration.
Man, she's a real buzzkill. Then she goes and threatens little Billy. Why Billy? To tell his mother what he did. Poor Billy sliced his throat and died. Big Nurse then blames Big Mac, Big Murphy, for what happened. Then he does what every guy who has lost a friend does. He rips Big Nurse's uniform off and chokes her.
I'm not quite sure that is what any man would do, but yes, it is quite unfortunate, for Mr. McMurphy is lobotomized as a result. Miss Bromden could not dare let him continue living like that. To put him out of his misery, he suffocates him with a pillow and escapes himself. The first thing to touch on is the appearance of folk throughout the book, which symbolizes Mr. Bromden's journey to self-discovery. He is often surrounded by blinding fog that muddles his mind. You had a choice. You could either strain and look at things that appeared in front of you in the fog, painful as it may be, or you could relax and lose yourself. He actively surrendered himself because he didn't have enough strength to face reality and act against Big Nurse.
So Chief finally sees the real deal and gets true freedom. Yo, but you know what gave him that freedom? That boating trip.
Why yes, it is on that trip that the patients realize they are not as ill as they are made out to be. Here, for the first time, Mr. McMurphy does not lead. He stands on the sidelines and allows the patients to gain a sense of personal development and feel ultimately liberated.
That's totally awesome, bro. So my homies in this book are also part of a fraternity, with Little Miss Ratchet as the big boss.
Precisely. She is the one who ranks the highest in the social hierarchy, a lady above all lowly men, which corresponds to woman empowerment with a more authoritarian vibe.
Oh, gotcha. She's craving that power for herself. Like how I crave that hot and ready pizza on Friday nights. I want some.
Except this power is hard to come by, unlike your Friday night pizza. Since she is a woman, society pins her as weak-minded and unable to take the role of men. That is precisely why she decides to enroll in the mental institution, to take control of men who are seen as beneath everyone in society.
Yo, and when my bro, Big Mac, chokes Big Nurse, and she loses her voice, which was like a gun against the patients.
According to Chief Bromden, she couldn't rule with her old power anymore, not by writing things on pieces of paper. Here we see there is an inherent correspondence with Miss Ratchet's situation and the women's right movement, as they both require an overpowering voice for others to pay attention and listen to. We also see Ken Kesey's stance on the women's rights movement. He believes women should not have the power to make major changes into their society that mitigates the power of men.
And because he showed that Big Nurse losing her voice was a W for the patients, he's also showing that he thinks that quiet women are harmless women. Yo, this Ken Kesey dude is one sexist dude. Gotta respect the ladies.
A major contrast to Big Nurse, however, is Mr. McMurphy. They are what we would call foiled characters, as the two handle their power very differently. On one hand, Big Nurse acts in a professional manner, controlling the patients. She rules like a dictator.
And then there's my big bro, Big Mac. who laughs his way into power, you know? Like every big man on campus. If Big Nurse walks into my party, whew, my bros would kill me for killing the mood. Big Mac, on the other hand, he'd totally be on the top of the Broden pool. Let's jump into the pool of characters, shall we? Let's start with good old pal Murphy. He's a redhead. You like my drawing skills?
He was quite the gambler and exhibited a carnal nature.
He was a free one with that I don't give up attitude. He had everyone clinging to his legs. Or like someone next to me.
Please behave yourself, Brad. Your atoms are going to drown like poor Cheswick. Moving on, shall we? Next we have our ever so silent narrating of Chief Bromden.
Dude. I probably spoke more than he ever did when I was a baby.
He definitely expresses himself internally as a storyteller. Bromden was inspired by McMurphy, who is a man of action, which allowed him to open up to him.
Excuse me, what about me?
Welcome, Billy. We were just having a lovely chat about your co-stars.
What's that, my dude?
Stay 6 feet away from me, you.
This is our wonderful Billy, Billy Bibbit. I would unfortunately say that he was the most repressed member. Tell us, Billy, why did you idolize Mr. McMurphy?
Well, he's a man, and I could never have become. I wish I was half as cool as McMurphy, but I was too scared. Mom wouldn't want me to be like that.
So, did you get what you wanted, Billy bro?
I died, but at least I went from a boy to a man.
Whoa there, Billy boy. Billy's got game? That's what's up.
Thank you, guys. I'll be taking my leave now.
Have a great day, Billy boy.
Goodbye, Billy. Pleasure to have you.